so the woman can just stand in the front and what? And pray. You know, however, if they pray, you know, some of the scholars say, if the man stand in the front and pray, and the woman stand behind him and pray with them, as long as the woman will not look at them, you know, look at the Muhammad sujood, and they pray their prayer, their salat is what? Yeah. It's valid, and there's nothing wrong, you know, with that. That's why I said all this is what ijtihad of the fuqaha. You know, this is when the fiqh comes. So they use their ijtihad. Now. All right. It's another mawdu' that we're going to jump into, but I think if we start talking about this, it's probably going to take some time. Are you ready?
Start next week.
It's right here.
You can start and then continue next one.
All right. Probably maybe we'll take this like probably some few minutes. Okay, because we talk about it still, you know, relate to what? You know, Salatul Lawa. I mean, we spoke about Muharram, Thawb al-Muharram, you know, the garment that is impermissible for us to pray with it. And so the garment that has picture in it. Okay? It's Muharramun. Nah, yeah, Muharramun li like in the sifati. Okay, because of what? Its description is what is haram. And then we said, so today we would like to, because the Sheikh also mentioned it. Okay, but we say, some of the scholars said your salat is valid. However, you're going to be held accountable for praying in garment that has picture in it. So now we're going to talk about the ruling regarding taswir. قال الشيخ التصوير محرم والتصوير أنواع ثلاثة. He said making picture is forbidden and it is of three kinds. So now we're going to mention it. He said النوع الأول تصوير ما يصنعه الآدمي فهذا جائز. He said تصوير ما يصنعه الآدمي فهذا جائز. كأن يصور إنسان سيارة فإذا رأيتها قلت هذه طبق الأصل فنقول هذا جائز لأن الأصل من صنع الآدمي. The first is to draw or to make a picture of something that the Ibn Adam, the son of Adam, invented. Okay, like a car. Okay, this is the invention of what? The son of Adam. If you draw a car, it is okay for you to draw a car. And anyway, car is not a living thing. It's not a living thing. So the second kind is said, النوع الثاني أن يصور ما لا روح فيه مما لا يخلقه إلا الله. That is to make a picture of something that does not have spirit in it, but from among the things that Allah the Almighty created. Like to make a picture of a rock, for example, a mountain. Shajara, it has a different ruling because shajara is a living thing. Al-ashjar is a what? Min kainatil hayya, because it has spirit in them. Okay, so making a picture of things that are jamad, that do not have spirit in them, this is also, there is nothing wrong with that. وجمهور أهل العلم أن ذلك جائز لا بأس به. وقال مجاهد إنه حرام فلا يجوز للإنسان أن يصور هذه الأشياء. طيب النوع الثالث ما فيه روح لكن ليس فيه نفس كالأشجار وهذه الأشياء. There are some things that have what? Life in them, but they don't have soul in them. Okay, like trees. The majority of the scholars said it is permissible. However, Mujahid said it is not permissible. But the correct opinion, like we said, it is permissible. And the third is what? To make picture of something that has what? Spirit in it. I mean, soul in it. For example, أن تصور إنسان أو حيوان, to make a picture of human being or an animal. In this case, we will say it is haram. وجمهور العلماء ذهبوا على أن هذا حرام محرم سواء كان مجسمة أم ملونة. Whether it is something that you are mujassama, statue, whether it is a statue or you draw it with your hand and paint it. Okay? فالذي يخط بيده ويصنع صورة كالذي يعمله ويصنعه بيده ولا فرق. You know, because they said the one who draws with his hand is the same as the one who, you know, carve it with his hand or sculpt it. Okay, so either one is the same. And هذا يعتبر من كبائر الذنوب, and it's from the major sins.
So taking pictures or drawing pictures.
We're talking about what? Making pictures.
Just making.
Not taking pictures. We're talking about what?
Just drawing.
التصوير ليس أخذ الصورة. And we will talk about what? Taking pictures. He said, طالب أنه قال إيه? Oh, where am I? Now, the Prophet ﷺ, he sent Abi Talib, and he said to him, لا تدع صورة إلا طمستها. Do not leave any picture except that you wipe on it. Okay, so thumbs here, whether it indicates that the picture right here is not something that is what? Statue, what it is something that is drawn. نعم. لذلك قال الشيخ عثيمين وظاهر هذا أن في الملون وليس في المجسم لأنه لو كان في المجسم لقال إلا كسرتها. He said this indicated he's talking about something that is drawn, not something that is what? Sculpted or carved. Because if it's something that is sculpted or carved, you say what? Break it, but not what? Wipe it off. No. Now, the other issue is الصورة بالطرق الحديثة فهي قسمان. الصورة بالطرق الحديثة. That is, you know, the modern way of taking pictures that we have. The Sheikh said it's of two kinds. القسم الأول ما لا يكون له منظر ولا مشهد ولا مظهر كما ذكر لي في التصوير بأشرطة الفيديو فهذا لا حكم له إطلاقا. He said the first one is the one that do not have no what? Sin. It's not like you can look at it and take it and look at it, or, you know, it can be seen. He said no. And the example of that is what? The video. I take what? I record it. When I finish recording, it's until I play it, then you can see it. But it's not going to come up like this is the picture that you are looking at it. Okay, so he said for video camera, he said there is no hukum. No hukum relating to it. So in this case, he said this is jaiz. لا بأس بذلك ولا حكم عليه إطلاقا. فهذا لا حكم له إطلاقا ولا يدخل في التحريم مطلقا. And this will not also be categorized. It's not going to categorize along with the things that are forbidden, meaning the pictures that are forbidden. And they said, وَلِهَذَا أَجَازَهُ أَهْلُ الْعِلْمِ الَّذِينَ يَمْنَعُونَ التَّصْويرِ بِالْآلَةِ الْفوتوغرافية. He said, for this reason, those scholars of knowledge that forbid taking pictures with, the stagnant picture that we take, he said, those who forbid this, they said it is what? Permissible to use video camera. وقالوا إن هذا لا بأس به حتى حصل بحث هل يجوز أن تصور المحاضرات التي تلقى في المساجد فكان الرأي ترك ذلك أولى حتى لا يشوش على المصلين. He said, you know, the scholars have agreed on the opinion it is okay to the point that they even have us, they sit down and talk about the discussion whether they should record, okay, the lectures that they give in the masajid or no. And then they come to the agreement that it's better not to record because it's going to disturb the Muslim. Okay? So however, with regard to what? Video camera, like the Sheikh said, there is nothing wrong with that. Al-Qism is...
As long as you don't play it. the video camera.
Why?
So let's say you record, then you don't play though.
You can play?
You can play the recording.
Yeah, you can play the recording.
Oh, okay.
Why would the Sheikh said they would have let the people what? Record it. If they cannot play it, what's the benefit of what?
Recording.
Recording the lectures. Okay, so you can still what?
Play them.
You can play it, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, القسم الثاني, the second category is التصوير الثابت على الورقة. This is stagnant what? Picture. It stays. وهذا إذا كان بآلة فوتوغرافية فورية فلا يدخل في التصوير. He said if this is taken with the regular, like you have in your phone, they have camera. He said if you take it with this, there's nothing wrong with that. ولا يستطيع الإنسان أن يقول إن فاعله ملعون. He said no one can say that the one who take picture, okay, the one who take picture is accursed. Okay, لأنه لم يصور في الواقع. فإن التصوير مصدر صور يصور تصويرا، أي جعل هذا الشيء على صورة معينة، كما قال تعالى هو الذي يصوركم في الأرحام كيف يشاء. He said because the